Hello and welcome to the first ever first impression Let's Play video from FreezeNet. I'm Drew Wilson and this first video is going to be extra special. Today we are going to be playing the 2004 video game Half-Life 2. Why is this special? This represents the first ever Steam game I've ever played in my entire life. Now you might be thinking, who hasn't played a Steam game in their entire life? I haven't, though it's not as though I don't play games. To date, I've played and reviewed over 680 video games. I have played games ranging from the Atari 2600 all the way up to the PlayStation 2. So it's not as though I haven't been around the block, it's just that I've been working on other old school games. Of course, I'm all about new experiences, and I figured it would be an interesting experiment to share some of my first experiences with you. This is an experiment that I hope will eventually make into a regular feature. So feel free to share some feedback. If you've got a story you'd like to share about your first experience with Half-Life 2, also be sure to drop a comment below and share it with everyone else. So I've got 10 minutes ready to go for this, so let's get started.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen, or been chosen, to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration.
So my experience with Half-Life is I have played Half-Life 1,
I've been proud to call City
and
17 and so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown,
I did play Half-Life 1 at one point.
to
Are
City
you the
17.
only ones on that train?
It's safer here.
But I haven't played any of the expansions. Hopefully I'll rectify that sooner or later. Cool. So far so good. Generally I find like with first-person shooters is that if you're playing, if you just start out, you have like a general area to kind of get your bearings, kind of play around with your movements and kind of get used to them.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17.
Okay.
You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our
Okay.
I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my
Okay.
administration here.
Yeah.
In the
Funny
city
thing
where so
though,
far
with
few
Half-Life
provide
1 is
This must be a
when I
mistake.
played that game, I ended up soft locking the game, and you ride this little tram thing, and you basically ride along and you go through these little timed doors, and I end up moving around a lot trying to get used to the controls, and I end up slowing the train down enough that the tram goes through the door.
About that beer I owed you.
And
It's me, Gordon. Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with Civil Protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Oh,
hopefully this
as long
doesn't
as
take
he
too
stays
long.
away from checkpoint,
I wasn't
we
expecting
should
this
be
at all.
okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover.
Okay.
Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza.
Window.
I'll meet up with you later.
Window. Okay. I guess E's general utility button. Oh. I guess that's okay. There. I guess. I believe it's space. Yep, space is jump. There we go. There we go. through the window. Okay, these open doors too. Okay, first checkpoint. So far so good, I think. Yeah, that didn't work. Might as well.
With all its associated hopes and fears for the future discussed. I also detected
Anyway, what I ended up doing was I soft locked the game. The tram didn't go through the door, or the tram went through the door, and I didn't. Had to restart the game. Fun times. It looks like this outside. Okay. So far so good in this time.
the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every
try this
possible
first.
question you might have left unanswered.
Okay.
First,
Nothing.
let us consider the fact that for the first
Thing.
time ever, as a species, immortality is known. This
Nothing.
simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical
General open
rethinking,
space.
revision of our
Kind of reminds me a bit of Medal of Honor. They had like big squares where you had open spaces.
to our neural precepts.
Of course, in this
I
case,
find it helpful
no
to
enemy
try to
fire
walk you
from
through
snipers or
one of
whatever, at least in this area.
is instinct. Instinct was our mother
Okay.
when we were an
Thing.
infant species. Instinct guided us and
And
kept us
practically
safe in those
back at the
hard-scrambled
beginning.
years when we are
Couldn't have done it worse, I guess. Nothing. Checkpoint. Huh. Oh, okay. Kind of reminds me of Turok 2, or not Turok 2, Turok 3. In that game, you had to evade enemy checkpoints, or at least police checkpoints, by going through alleyways. Oh, it totally reminds me of that beginning levels there in that game. Nope. Okay.
How it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Let's try up here. This doesn't look good. Yeah. So I guess locks have a red little light there, a bit like Hybrid Heaven. Good to know. Okay. Oh, checkpoint. Cool. As a general rule, like when you have mazes, following the left wall is generally a really good idea. You eventually get to the exit. In this case, I ended up leading to like the longest route possible. That's a lock. Okay. Okay, no. So it is this way.
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us.
our benefactors, we know what's best for us.
Okay. Guard still? No, it's not. Yeah, no, he's there.
Can't take it
At least
anymore.
back.
Attention,
Nope.
residents.
Okay.
Miscount detected in your block.
We're not going.
Cooperation with your civil protection.
Okay.
Permit full
Head for the
license
roof.
reward.
There's no time to lose.
Okay, okay. Going.
Identification
Dead end.
in progress. Please assemble
Okay.
your necessary
Once again, down is bad, up is good.
Get in here, quick.
Okay.
Keep moving. Head for the roof.
Oh, that's a positive sign. 2 checkpoints. Up to here. Cool. Not really much in the way of weapons so far, which is an interesting choice. Oh, I'm being fired upon. Okay. I haven't gotten any weapons. I'm being fired upon. In that case. Okay, going. Ledge. Okay. Ow. Going. Oof. Oh. And you go. Cool. Okay. That's taken. Out. Okay. Good. Not good.
Over here! Ha! No, you don't!
Scripted death? That's scripted death. I think that's a scripted death. Yeah, it's a scripted death. Okay. I've seen something like
Dr.
that.
Freeman, I
before.
presume. You better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
I've seen that in not Medal of Honor,
Dr.
Call
Kleiner
of
said
Duty.
you'd be coming this way.
Oh,
I
and
don't
more
think it
time.
occurred to him that you might not have a map.
Okay, well I guess that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure, if you want to see more of that, definitely throw me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, and you can also hit the subscribe button, and hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to give you more videos. Hope you enjoy listening, keep it cool, and see you next time.